SheerDog.com with Big Jhon McCarthy. Historic night tonight, the return of Royce Gracie. I mean, someone that you've been a part of for a long time. You've ref many of his fights. Coming in as a referee, do you have to leave your feelings aside as someone you've known for a long time? How do you approach a fight with someone that you've had so much experience with?
You know what? I have feelings towards both guys, and I definitely have feelings, as far as Royce. You go in, you do your job, you let them do their job, and if you have to make a call, then you make it based on what the rules are. And that's what I tried to do with Royce. I gave him the opportunity to try to get out. He could not get out. He was taking some heavy blows. He was hurt, and you know what? He couldn't move. It was time to get him out of there.
You have the best seat in the house. What did it seem like when they engaged the first time? Was it just a totally different strength between the? What did you see?
Yeah, it was. You could tell Royce was a little hesitant, but when he was just trying to, do a little kick to off balance Matt a couple of times. He was giving his little kick just to see how he was, and Matt hit him with a good kick, and it hurt him a little bit. You could see it got his attention, and from that point on, if you watch Royce's movements, he started actually, you can see him starting to tense up, and when you start to fight, if you're fighting tense, you're going to start to burn energy and things are not going your way. So you could tell at that point, he started to realize, well, this guy's got some power and stuff, so I don't want to really be at this distance from him. I want to get him close. He did a good job of that. I thought Matt tried to push off him at the one point. He did a good job of sticking with him. It's just, Matt Hughes, he's the new breed. And things evolve, and I would never, ever take anything away from what Royce was. He was an institution that started. That should never, ever be taken from him. He should be a legend forever. And, you look at Matt, he's just the new breed of what's going, on in mixed martial arts. He's incredibly strong, but he's got great jiu-jitsu. He's got great wrestling, and his strikes, he's got heavy hands and stuff. He's a hard man to deal with.
Obviously, Matt, in the end, had him in the worst position possible you can have a fighter. How much leeway do you give Royce Gracie? This guy's so submission savvy, has tons of experience. What are you mentally going through as the fight's going down?
Well, as he did a great job as far as holding off. Matt had him in a good straight arm. He was bending that thing. It was popping. And Royce has got nothing but heart. He's a warrior, and he wasn't going to give up. I think Matt kind of figured after he's torqued it a bunch that, it's either going to have to go all the way and dislocate her. And he switched up, and when he got his back, Royce was trying. Matt got his hooks in, and then he flattened him out. Matt and Royce, he got back, and Matt flattened him out again. That was a lot of energy burned. Royce was in a bad way, and he started accepting shots. He started putting his hand up, and you could see by him he was trying. Because what I tell every fighter, whether it was Royce or anyone else, is if you're in a bad position, you're accepting punishment, you're going to hear me tell you. And in this case, Royce, move, get out, you got to move. And I'll tell him, hey, as long as you're attempting to move, as long as you're trying to get out, I don't care if you're successful. If you're trying, I will give you the time. I will let the fight go on. And he couldn't even move to get out. He was stuck. And he was just accepting punishment. He was getting hit. It was time to get him out. It broke my heart. I still care about the guy. He's a warrior, and I'll always think that about him.
Thank you for joining us. We appreciate it.
No problem.